Team Liquid versus Koi, my friends, on Fracture with the new agent TEJO, both things with new rosters. Nats in the IGL for Liquid now. Soka's playing his own thing. This will be
Something's got
legendary, my friend.
Adaptation is brought to the server as time goes on. A minute 20 on the clock, and Team Liquid.
And now Kickoff playing smoke, bro. This is an interesting change.
4 players shifting to B, and it looks like we've got a nice slow burn of a round as each team looks for presence on opposite sides of the map.
Yeah, it looks like Flyer's gonna meet the EMEA players for the first time, as he is solo currently on B. Just playing.
Camo playing against his own thing as well, man.
Try and challenge in front of this, maybe just spam if
great start lines.
through and hope to find the kill. Instead, he is met by Camo immediately.
Welcome to EMEA, bro.
The B site firmly in the control of the attackers.
Yeah, that's it. A player down and a spike plant to be acquired. Cam spotting the flank coming up as well. Looks like Nats wants to get ahead of this problem with 3 players coming around. It's a big swing straight into heavy traffic, and he is left flattened. 4 versus 4. Looks like Movistar Koi may have a chance. It's going to take a while. That utility to come into play. Guided salvo clear in some of the back boxes. Camo's still safe, tucked in the corner.
RB play
they haven't managed to root any of these players out of position, and the first one is a 1-to-1 trade, running that clock down ever further as Kiko comes up behind for the double that puts this round to bed. Managed to fly under the radar for now.
Sat up in tower, but with Wingman being the one to plant, the risk really wasn't there for Liquid. Through goes Camo, but quite a few missed shots. In fact, a couple of players already dropped. This was
Are they really gonna lose this round?
Investment. If anything, it was only utility purchased into this round for Movistar Koi. Filu.
Yo, Liquid fans, they need a break. They need a break, bro. They need a good start here.
The superstar.
They can't take that much pain anymore, bro. What the fuck is this?
What a response from Movistar.
Oh my god, bro.
I
feel bad for you guys.
I think a decent amount of information on the back of Nats if there is a push to come through, and they're hoping that Alt gets a chance to take someone down. Unfortunately, it's Movistar Koi to draw first blood.
Soulcast, it's a
30 seconds left.
Mixed bag. Only got himself a Spectre. Nats is looking for the entry on his own. He's just gonna go straight up.
What the fuck? Yo! Nats is playing the aim here, dude. Holy shit.
And what Soulcast actually does incredibly
What the
well
fuck? He gets 2 Soulcast was slipping, no?
Even. Looking like the Armageddon about to come in to try and deny the players from planting with.
Bro, that should never happen. Okay.
They need to get back onto that site, and it's going to take a little while to do so. Left all onto Filu, but he cannot land the shot. Clear that south side to see if there's anyone else there.
Well, the Thorns keep them for a moment. Spike has dropped in front of the wall, but it will go back towards the side. I was wondering if maybe there was a play towards the spawn about to take place. Instead, a nice safe plant. Orbital strike on both squads, but more effective.
For those who don't know, Cam can play for Fnatic on Masters.
Main control. That might not be so easy. The door just opened. I'm not sure. I don't think that was intentional. Orbital strike goes down. They're forced into the open, forced into the fight, and Grabinho claims both scalps. It's Patatek and Kamek on site, a res available, but where will they find the body to do so? Instead, they must stand their ground, their guns drawn, but round from Movistar Koi. Big one from Grabinho.
Big.
Plenty of time left for that defuse. The losses adding up for both sides. Nats. Orbital strike thrown down in heaven early on. No one there to follow up on the back of it. Gecko's ult used, and it's Shados coming out of that situation with the dub, forcing another res, another ult rather. The res coming in as Nats goes up to trade out.
Has locked down.
5 versus 4 as a result. And look, great damage has been done. Movistar Koi at least in with a chance in most of these 1v1 fights. But it's Team Liquid, the ability to go back if they want to, but still running heavy into these forces, taking losses, but trading it out.
Oh my god!
Robinho's found a gap. Flyer also having his ult, but they will be able to survive at the back of it. Kamek also hoping that maybe they make a move a little bit too early. Filu, though, has taken the space instead.
Huge run, bro. More money on Liquid.
Goes in front of the ult and catches them before they can make any sort of move.
Timeout.
That's ever wise. Oh, to the space that's in play. Grabinho, he's trying to escape, and he takes one with him. Shados using the cover of the ult to pick off Kamek, who had dropped his teammate just a moment ago. That is the advantage for Movistar Koi. Armageddon still online for Shados as well. For Team Liquid, They are going to be scrambling to find a resolution and a way into the site. So far, post plants,
once again,
where they found some trouble.
Sheds
this time, even getting in should be an issue.
Yeah, well, their A-main / sand takes have been a failure every single time. They've walked into Shados, and at worst, he's found a trade, but in most cases, he's come out advantageous. Again, they have to walk through what is a Killjoy Vice setup just to try and get onto the site, and they've already been isolated. Luckily for them, Nats is fairly used to playing alone. We'll see if he can do any damage here, while the others just wait for the IGL to take control. He's got nothing. His ex-teammate putting him in the dirt, and now the others are just almost having to wait. The spike on the deck.
Here, bro.
Okay, the wall's gone up. Now they're in the vines. Now they can't move. If they do, they take damage.
Big push again. Same play coming out of Movistar Koi.
Love the game here.
Don't fix it. Going straight for the B main aggression, dropping the spike already. Sure, one more player's caught, but the trade is so
quick. The issue is that the spike is dropped.
Koi now set their defense up on just north side. All they have to do is hold the spawn. And they're in a strong position. Ultimate used by Philo as well, just to connect the dots on where these players are, and that's both of them spotted. All the info for both teams granted. With the numbers in play for Movistar Koi, the ult online for Solkus. Patatech puts out the Rolling Thunder to no effect. Far back, just waiting is the firing squad, but they dealt the damage.
That's crazy.
And I think they know roughly.
Yo, 7-5 here for Liquid is pretty good, man.
He's going to be on the wrong side of the map to try and fight this one. Been looking pretty decent so far in terms of his debut within the VCT, but on the other side, two day one veterans. Well, in terms of the utility available, it's only really in Patatech's hands. Everything else is offline.
Patatech saw that gate crash was a fake as well. So they still don't have the information on where Philo is, but they won't be confused after hearing that step. There it is. 1 HP in the open and easily taken down by Nats from the other side. But now the A site has a bit of a challenge brewing. Movistar Koi fully setting their sights.
The
question is, does Patatech swing for this? Is he looking for the fight or simply spotting the information, waiting for the rest of the team to rotate in? A couple of small,
I don't like that play alone, bro. Like, why?
Already representing a couple of kills.
Bro, you have the advantage. Play the fucking numbers.
Domino fell, and the rest have toppled right after. Nats, the last man standing.
Like, they didn't even plant the bomb yet, bro.
Will be an ace in the pistol round. And a hell of a course correction.
The only thing is that the spike currently hasn't crossed, but I don't know if he's going to catch it. It will all come down to timing.
Bro, y'all fall apart so quickly.
Grabinho will swing alongside this, so they're all looking.
I felt like they're gonna. Okay, guys, have the numbers. Let's play 5-4 retake. Patatech has the utility.
Including Nats himself, but you feel like
it
he's
for
the
no reason.
dangerous one.
Then Kiko
in this
dies
scenario.
alone.
4 bullets left
so
for him to try and find this clutch, otherwise he's going to have to
very important
reload
pistol, bro.
Midway through, and he's going to get one on the cross, and the rest of the team, well, you're seeing those lurks across either side. Flyers being caught. Hopefully not the start that Movistar were looking for, and now Philo is going to go looking to try and find out the setup, but you can see, for Liquid at this stage, you don't really need to hold on to the site. You have the man advantage already. They also have the spike, don't they? Drop down underneath.
It could be retrievable. I thought Philo might try to run down there with the ult and grab it back. Instead, they're going to have to just go swinging. Look to take Nats down. It's a decoy, and he's realized it. Now looking for the real fight. Guided salvo doesn't put him out into the open, but he swings in alongside Kamek, and both lose their head. 15 seconds, though. There is no time to dawdle. They have to run straight into this side. Kiko already ahead of them. 10 seconds on the clock. That spike needs to be planted here and now. Thrash already underway, and that buys
no time. Kiko, that was insane. That was beautiful, bro. Beautiful round. No minor for Kite now, man. They didn't even get the plan.
I guess that's the value of moving one of your duelists to your controller players. They can still hit some pretty tasty headshots when put under pressure. Yeah, that was the thing. Even this peak towards the end, you kind of go, okay, once the spike's down, you don't really need to pressure it, but it got so late on time. I saw the Thrash online, I was like, okay, there shouldn't be any way that you get out of this scenario with a win for Movistar. Nonetheless.
Timeout.
They're already full sprint towards that north side. Now the Flyers realize that he's going back the other way.
Decides to back away. Yeah. That gives them information.
Team Liquid take north. Movistar Koi takes south. It's going to be a fair trade, at least to start this off.
They can funnel them in. That's what I'm saying about this Sage wall. Just it makes things so awkward for them on the take that by the time they actually go to move, the entirety of Liquid is here and ready. Even still, though, Grabinho gets the opener.
Yeah, Armageddon was used to clear sight, but off-site placement from Team Liquid gives them a ton of value for that, avoiding the ultimate early on, able to fire from the side as they walk in, but Movistar Koi still come ahead in those duels, trading out even as it goes deeper with Filu on another, looking to finish the round there, and then it is Patatek
man, if they make it this more expensive, it's already worth it.
Planted with a lockdown in play for Flya with no information, and no chance.
Timeout.
And they're just confident enough in taking those fights. And that's back on the sniper. I even saw him rock a chamber in the past, but he's been nasty with it so far. Getting out of there is not possible, though. So quick on the response from Filu. And unfortunately, this is what I'm talking about. When you have Nats on a site, a lot of the time that means there's no one else on that site.
That's the issue. You have a cypher playing out. If you miss the shot, you're dead.
Here comes the cavalry. One shot, two shots.
Oh my god, that was clean, bro. That was so clean, Flya.
All I hear
Welcome to EMEA, bro.
Beautiful,
beautiful.
Even yesterday, that was a struggle at times.
Yeah, listen, 3 rounds in a row. It's achievable for Team Liquid. They have to start this off well. Early gate crash used.
Okay, that's clean.
Everybody's full.
Clean round, man. Liquid stays alive.
But it doesn't see this. It doesn't know that Kamek's up top. He used his wall to get up there, but they suspected it. Fair play. That has given the man advantage to Movistar Koi and put a lot of pressure on someone like Nats, who sat deep on the site.
You might not check it when you're up against the Sage, but you're probably used to checking it from when you're up against the Jet. Flya. It's going to be in a 1-for-1 trade, but that keeps the advantage with Movistar Koi for now. Ultimate's not online. Kiko definitely the closest, and in fact now he has managed to get that orbital strike. A chance to clear out the top side of the map, and that's exactly what he's done. Just making sure there's no one in the tower, but players had already moved.
That's it with Kiko going down. It's now essentially a triple crossfire. They can swing out together and take every single angle.
Clean shots, man.
TEJO! 36 HP on Filu, but he makes it work for the double. Now 13 to 10. Movistar Koi have stolen Liquid's map pick.
We came into this one wondering who we should be excited for, wondering who's going to be coming out on top. Well, it's only map number 1, but for now, it's Movistar Koi.
Side, as we can see, it is the correct decision from Movistar Koi.
Let's see, man. Come on chat now.
The recon
I think you have a better game.
Liquid, they attempt to destroy the closer traps.
High hopes for Liquid.
The site, but the flash pops just in time. We saw it.
Only if the Sulcus was still on the team, bro.
Execution was perfect with Sulcus on the double. The advantage firmly in the hands of Movistar Koi.
Yeah, I was interested to see that it's not the other way around, and you have Soulcast playing that Initiator and Flyer on the Sentinel, but I guess it is just for that reason. Set up that guy who was pretty much known for that first bullet accuracy back on Liquid, with the opportunity to
30 seconds
find
left.
space.
What is this fucking crap?
Nats has managed to take some control in the last pistol round. Even though they lost, he managed to get himself 3 kills. A couple here could pretty easily turn the tide. For now, though, it's a full retake for Movistar Koi.
Yeah, but they've been patient, you know, so far at least. One player steps out, head ripped off immediately.
Well, it's their time to show the advantage now. 2v2.
The trade a little late, but it comes in eventually, leaving it down to Grabinho, though, and the close.
Okay, best best sub
expected.
ever.
Stuck around even after a few tags, and his reward. Foothold on that side of the map. And it's extended in advantage. Kiko dropped, and that is your smokes down and out of the round. A big loss for Team Liquid when they've got these weaknesses brought to bear. Camo looking for a fight. He's going to get one, and he's seen Corbinho's foot just about spotted where he was. Does he decide to swing in to check that left laneway? If he does, Sulcus more than ready for the fight. He's just been staring in that direction for the last minute.
Look at the angle. Oh my god, never mind.
Just that's things. A wallbang shot with the Outlaw. Grabinho trying to make a play goes down as well. That's not gone well, but Filu's still there.
Man,
that operator has been deadly so far, but bear in mind, Nats basically using an operator of his own when facing up against anybody other than Shados.
Yeah, the only one with 150 HP is that Sova. By the looks of it, well, actually, I was going to say he's the one with the fight, but Nats is playing very passive, hiding back, letting the camera spot them on the cross. Perhaps there'll be a reaction on side. I see Patatek doesn't have any flashes left, so if they do peek, it's likely to be just that dry swing, and there it is, catching them off guard. Shados and Flya both fall,
gotta save.
and it's Filu's up.
Huge round, man. Huge round for Liquid.
Timeout.
Already seen that Movistar Koi are quite good at making a response.
Well, we've already, in this round, seen Movistar Koi spot out a lot of players outside of A. Now utilities coming down, dashes, reveals. You're really getting the sense they know what's coming. Unfortunately, they couldn't see it. Great flash again from Patatek, landing in the back lines, completely blinding Grabinho and leaving the site not quite wide open. There's still a defender here. Flya up top, looking to trade back that impact from the KO.
I really want to see bind, bro.
Again, put out.
Always a pleasure
to
watch Nats on bind,
after
bro.
barriers up. Camo. Oh, he's not going to land the shot. We're back to a 4v4.
He's definitely had a bit of a shaky start in map 1. Understandable. Maybe a bit out of his comfort zone, but these are shots that last season, playing for Koi, you were expecting him to hit. Still, into the post plant they go. Ultimate available for Paddy, and that's going to make things a bit tougher. He already hit them all with his knife earlier on. Kiko might get caught out looking down, but he's going to take one with him at least. Buy some more time for the rest of the team in the post plant. I think that's the fragment going onto the spike, and then 2 shots hit in tandem. It's left onto Soulcast.
Operator still in the hands of Nats. It's unusual, but it's been working out. This time, a lot of damage done to Camo on the way in, but he won't go down.
He's just taking the space every single time, even though statistically he's not doing that great and has definitely missed a shot or two you kind of expect.
Yeah, last game he wasn't.
It's just awkward for the players on site, and each time Kiko, this time even using from the shadows to take that space instead. Again though, he will fall, but it leaves the rest of the team still in that disgustingly strong post plant.
Well, at least there's not.
Don't worry, bro. We've got Nats on the up.
Koi put the pressure on with
but
Flya loses his life as they emerge from the smoke. A little bit too early on that, it seems. There was no punish. Shados now goes down, attempting to res. Another kill, another landing as everything falls into Team Liquid's hands.
Oh my god, I can see the 7-1 already.
0, barely breaking a sweat in a lot of these rounds.
Timeout.
Operator, it hasn't had the impact it needed so far, but oh no!
Oh, and he didn't land. He didn't land the shot either. Nats has just sort of diffed him in that one, and straight in we go again. Camo leading the charge. The rest of the team just waiting. Just basically like, is it clear? Anybody that you didn't die? Cool. Okay, we're now coming in too. And once again, Camo's done his job, and they're just waiting. The second it seems like those smokes fade, they are honed in on the angle, ready for the fight. And in fact, Camo is taking a completely different stance. It's going through the cage. That one might be a little bit much. But again, the rest of the team sat back waiting for the post. It's only going to be the trade out as Patatek falls. But still, they have a fairly hefty advantage. Where are they going? Okay, I think they're getting a little too cocky.
This guy's crazy. I mean, sat inside the smoke with the shorty after, fine. Both players.
Oh my god, where's my Abacan? I was racing some comments.
Now is the defuse.
Lost the round, not gonna lie.
Cage halfway already. Solka steps out, looks for the fight, finds it on the first. Smoke about to fade.
Oh, no 7-1, no 7-1, bro. Beautiful.
Koi instead.
Koi.
Liquid continue to roll.
What is this reaction? 10-0, bro. Can you imagine a 13-0 here? That would be historical.
It's only really been Filu. He's had this
if they're historical on the title, you don't know why.
Here and there. But again, they're just doing well to force him into really awkward battles and then just running it down.
Oh my. Okay. Couple of connections, it puts them on the board. Perhaps it could be the round. The responses are so quick though from Team Liquid. Again, down to a 3v3 with Filu tagged so low, and you know they're looking to get aggressive. The op lands a shot with Kiko down on 1 HP. Filu barely avoiding that nade up top. Finally lands the death blow. Flash is good. Players on either side, but it doesn't matter. Both will fall. Damage
save the day.
Could put Grabinho in a spot to do some damage. He's isolated a 1v1.
Okay. He's solo.
That's the spike down. Where was Patatek with 20 HP? He steps back into the angle.
Day. Not historical so far, bro. But it still could be.
Player left at the end of the round. It's 10-1. Flawless half, but I think we can forgive it. Paranoia used Grabinho still with a good chance that they do push up that avenue, and he's sprayed.
Oh, I got worried.
Thought he was making a good play, but evidently not, as it seems that Team Liquid cannot put a foot wrong. Everything landing yet again. And
that was
well,
nice,
except
bro.
for that, nice shot by Filu, but he's got to do it all. An ace.
Four more.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, that's about right.
And then they see that there's some utility landing on A. The Cam spotted a few players, and they realize their eggs are in the wrong basket. Now it's time to mount that retake. Well, this could be the second round
Funny how
loss that
some
we've seen so
expressions
far.
are
Don't hold your breath.
Good flash.
annoying
Just left them
every
blind, but still,
place
again,
of the world, bro.
Kiko is there to land the shot, keeps things even as Filu is able to trade. As said, he's been the one sort of glimmer of hope for them thus far, but the trade's coming back thick and fast. It's left just onto Kiko, but he has been a hero throughout this game.
4 bullets.
Even realizing exactly where Soulcast stands. The ex-Liquid man versus the current. As he tries to bait him into that peak, but it's going to be easier said than done, and Soulcast is playing this one to perfection, just buying that time on the clock, and that shot just cannot be connected. It'll be all too
He's a more
easy
experienced player now,
for
bro.
Soulcast to take the second round.
Perhaps they'll be able to do it. Right now, it feels like Team Liquid are just playing at a
Map punch for Liquid, by the way.
Their aggression has been working across the board on a map that no doubt Movistar Koi came in heavily
We will
prepared on.
see.
The
Fine,
from the
bro.
attackers having taken control of Heaven. Spot by Kiko though.
I'm happy with that.
Unchecked for a little too long.
I wonder if
Able
Nats
to
will play
capitalize
Vice
the kill.
or
Fight in mid.
Viper there.
Definitely not expecting Solkus to be
Maybe even
embedded
Cypher.
in that
Why
position,
not?
but the numbers are thinning and left down to just this man. 1v4.
What can you do, Soulcast?
Down on B.
1v4?
Not a snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah, they're going to double peek.
Yeah, GG, bro, GG!
Chance for Soulcast in that one after what was a troublesome first map of Fracture, a worrying start for Team Liquid. They go into Abyss, things look a little bit more standardized, and we see some of those individuals pop off. That's what he's been watching.
That's it. Yeah, that's
There are other positions that work lamps as well, I think.
where good teams get all their strats. Big play, crunch through the TP, but it has
Oh, it
not
started.
worked out for Team Liquid. And Patatek, oh, he's got a safe
God.
spot.
He'll survive.
He's good.
But
Most of
Shadows
his
playing
HP
again, TEJO.
in they come, and he's safe
Nice,
as
nice.
can be. All right.
Not a Viper, bro.
Still
Legendary.
difficult to get value out of this position. He has still got 2 flashes, but his teammates are the ones trying to work the map to make this possible.
Yeah,
And
this is
Nats
classic Nats.
coming up behind someone. You wouldn't guess it. It's Solkus to win the fight. He's outdone Nats in the
that's
flank
nice.
game. Patatek caught reloading. Will be dropped. Kiko
No, it's not my fault,
to
bro.
try and close this out. Everybody's low. 1 bullet.
Come on, the sacrifice, bro. Holy shit. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
HP. And a rough idea of where he's coming from, but Solkus may have already went to the A site. Kiko has to have
Round two, round two.
his head as around the corner comes Solkus. Saved at the final
Soulcast, bro. He
hour.
grows so much
With
as a player. It's
sliver of
insane, bro.
HP.
It's insane.
Potential to clear any close positions. That's exactly what he's done, but instead, Panitek goes peeking. It's only going to be the trade. In fact, Flyer has doubled up. He's made things that little bit more awkward, and they're now looking to switch positions. The problem, though, is that the majority are actually within this A site. One of them, in fact, both of them are going to be revealed. And now you question, okay, do they slow it down?
Yo, he's on fire, bro. Playing Viper too. He's playing everything, man.
Last man standing, and he's done very well. It looked a little bit labored of Leon, but instead he's
Yo, that's Camo for you who don't know Camo. That's the guy who was carrying Coil here, bro.
Finally, the beast from East is awake.
Yeah, he's awake,
Well,
bro.
that
This was
a
beautiful.
little
This was
bit
beautiful.
ridiculous. You'd
This
think all
kid is
he has to do
insane,
is
man.
Buy some more time, thin the herd a little bit.
But don't put him to
But
play
my
Gecko, bro. Fuck that
goodness.
shit.
Taking that round.
All the
of
respect to
pressure.
Gecko
What a
players, but,
gorgeous
you know.
play from this man. I can't wait to see this in the replay. No
Guy's a duelist.
headshots in the first, a little labored, but my
Yeah.
goodness, then it's clean.
I like Gecko, not gonna lie. I like Gecko. Don't get me wrong.
2 headshots, 2 bodies.
Enough for him.
2-1 now on the board as a result.
Can't hide in. For now, though, Showstopper is what they're going for. It will be online for Felix.
Already hearing that boombot as well. You'd imagine sitting on that side as Nats, you're gonna start to get a little bit scared about what is likely on its way. I think a flash ready for Flya as well. It's gonna come over top and give Filu the chance to close in the distance on some unsuspecting opponents. There's the shot and it's landed. Kamek not quite able to round the corner in time. And a 5v4 as a result. Gecko utility out of the round. For that defensive side of Team Liquid, they need another hero to step up and find them some space. Flash gone deep, and it's looking like a move towards Bath. A fight straight into the hands of Shados, but he's given up the angle, given up the space for a moment. He will be the dagger in the back a little bit later on. As Flya falls, though, they're losing a lot of the control, a lot of the ability to deny this spike plant. Nade buys some time, but flank is perfect from Kiko. He'll land one, even getting onto Shados quite quickly, but still, that spike needs to be defused with 2 players sitting around and a star available at Grabwell just coming up online. Should be able to cancel. It's not quite going to stop it before half, though. They're trying to body block onto the spike. The time running low. Grabinho desperately trying to get here in time, but he won't be able to affect the outcome. A good attempt.
Timeout.
The TEJO goes
guys,
through.
tell this cat to stop going outside in the middle of the night, bro.
I don't know if anybody's walked into that position.
Making me work.
Command goes in. Mosh just before buys a little bit of time. As Filu goes down, in go the rest of Movistar. Koi trying to take control.
Bro.
Help out on that site fight, but there is nothing.
And they are broke as fuck now.
Timeout.
Armageddon, yeah.
Nobody there. It's clear, they know it, but they're playing in front of it, and I almost think that might just be a plan from the side of Liquid to put themselves in unorthodox positions, ones that you've got to gamble with. Speaking of gamble, it looks like Hammer's going to try and sneak out, but they're aware of it. Had support from Kamek, and even though it's going through, but Shados is still standing. And now it comes down to him versus Panatek on the other side. A new look initiator versus a tried and true of the past, a man of experience facing off against, well, another man of experience.
Man, these guys are OGs, bro.
But this round is so important for Movistar Koi. Shados looking to try and put it on his back. He even gets the timing correct, but doesn't swing off of it. Goes back around.
Oh my boy, he's so back, bro. He's so back. Jesus Christ.
Shados will get them another.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Timeout.
Movistar Koi a little late getting to the angle. A flash now primed and ready. Filu still lands both shots.
Okay.
Down to 2 HP, and he will fall, and the showstopper will be cancelled out. Kamek looking to hold his ground, grabs another, and almost
Joker's on fire.
Neck and neck.
It's him, the legend, bro.
Can you miss it? Not
having a good game.
Snake bite's good. Buy some more time. Not enough to stop them, though. The plant will be found, and the players retreat to safety.
Gotta respect the legend.
Now Nats,
the king.
1 kill needed for a Viper's Pit. Nobody wants to give him that. Might only be 2 and 6, but you give this man a chance. He'll put rounds on the board. The tap there. Here comes the swing, and it's Grabinho.
Ah, bro, I don't like that being the IGL, bro. No, not working. Not working.
Close the distance further.
Give him time.
Sort of a short Viper's Pit, an aggressive take. Both initiators fighting. They've got to be careful here, and actually, they've lost both fights. Immediate double entry. This leaves Kiko alone within the B site. Camo is
here we go. Here we go.
But he can't get into.
Wait an entire game for that.
Ultimate currently blocking. In fact, he tries.
Got a kill, but it didn't
say.
say.
To go through it. Gets wrecked for it. Luckily, you still got Kiko there, who's been an absolute superstar.
Yes.
He's gonna do everything on his own.
Relax this both kills, bro. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Peeking before his own
do something.
through. Nats is there with one more.
Okay.
And that res is not going to be coming. It's down to the 1v1. This time, Nats with a better chance. Spike down, knowing roughly where his opponent should be, and still trying to reposition.
Nats is crazy.
Oh my.
He's going to go.
He's going for that? No. There's no way. There's no way.
Play, knowing the spike is in the open.
There's no
chances are there for Grabinho to do the same, to come to meet, and that's what Nats is waiting for.
Just if he was.
And he goes back into hookah. And around to watch this spike, left. Confident now that the flank's not in play. Grabinho will sneak out, though. Will grab the spike. 25 seconds left. No notion of where this player is. Oh, and blindsided, but barely alive. The metal in the way. A little bit of armor that he needed. 12 seconds. Nats waiting for the plant to be attempted. Waiting for the push up close, but Grabinho will just plant on backside as safe as he can.
Bro, this shit stands.
Not a lot to work with. The fake smoke. Maybe he could be going back into the spawn. Nats has to split his direction both ways. 6 bullets left. But with such low HP, it might not matter. It depends on the time.
Bro, I think Nats is fucking overthinking everything. Holy shit, what the fuck was this round?
For error. And nothing but perfection delivered.
Majority of players are
I'm very impressed with Focus this game, man. He's bringing everything.
Focus push back behind the wall. Some damage was done. But the reset after decay will leave most healthy and ready to fight. Plant already found. Aggressive push up towards back.
Why would not?
They've seen Nats already. They know there's players on both sides. They've got
Not gonna lie.
to deal with it.
Love the guy, but
you were just one here, you'd be a little overwhelmed. The flank coming in late from Grabinho. It is a very weird pace to the round. I think Nats will be blindsided by that and just taken down. With the control still over Bath. A good spot if they could get past Kamek. Huge shutdown, deleting the Bath players, and sure, Nats will fall, but now time is the issue. They don't know where these players are. No utility left, though. It has to be just the dry peaks, and Kiko wins it. Now, surely the timer gone too far with no
okay, very important.
Grabinho.
Christopher, this is a map they can't know about, bro.
To take the lead back. Operator, essentially, in play. A chance.
Oh my, good kill, Nats. Good kill.
The wall was enough to protect him. The shot on Shados is perfect.
Low key, they should be a save already. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you, this is a save. Smart decision, guys. Smart decision.
Movistar Koi have sent Filu in the other direction. Running very dry from Movistar Koi. It could be the beginning of the end.
Straight out. The Thrash alongside the Tiger. I think it's being held in place, though. A good use of the grab wall to make sure they can't get too much information. Orbital strike thrown in, but even still, the opening kill has gone the way of the defense.
What? He got the kill?
What? I feel like Grabinho definitely should have got the kill onto Nats.
Yeah, we see some crazy things like this today, man.
And now they get into the post plant. Showstopper. No command available. They had everything to play with, even denying some of the heals that would have gone in onto Nats.
Showstopper on Filu. This could be everything, but the players perfectly avoiding and walking into Solkas.
Good push, man. Good push.
Team Liquid.
Beautiful done. Filu 1v2.
Tap swing all their forces through.
That's like the huge clutch, bro. No money for Koi.
And they're able to.
Okay, this should be an 11.
And close out the round. 10-7.
Valorant, you never know.
This was a match where.
I
was gonna say there's
never know.
Been opportunity. That from Flyer was impressive. In fact, it's going to continue.
Beautiful shot, bro. Beautiful shot.
To the same fight, alone with the spike.
Yeah, Liquid. Fans. Totoy was going to be easy?
Well,
you know better.
He's coming back with the Outlaw, and everyone's one hit to him. Still a chance, still a beating heart to this round for the side of Team Liquid, and Movistar Koi can't allow him the opportunity.
Yeah, the Legend's slow.
But after one kill, he's left alone. An ace needed. Blocked out by that utility. Pistols coming close, 40 HP indeed. So although he
oh my god, look at this, 3 weapons.
They can one-shot them. Those sheriffs will be keen to do just the same in return. 6 shots instead of 2. Let's see if Nats can make this one work. And what would be by far my favorite Outlaw, Clutch, Outlaw, Ace, or any of the above.
30 seconds
30 seconds on the clock. And a swing into heavy traffic backwards is going to send him to the Shadow Realm.
Timeout.
Losing your Viper might not be what Movistar Koi find ideal. A push up, and it's perfectly timed. That was Camo popping the ultimate, the showstopper to entry. No!
But that was the perfect bait, actually.
The second man, not expected.
Intentional, no, but it was perfect.
Not locking down the control for too long as it's kept into a 2v2. Viper's pick goes up just in time to block Patatek. He'll creep up close now towards this spawn as Shados needs to
pray
way back through. They know he's here and they are just waiting, beckoning him forward. He spams so much that finally he walks in and meets his doom. It's left to Grabinho. The dog on its way already spotting him. And he can actually tap this from just outside, I believe. Reposition is perfect, but they're looking the right way. Well aware of what
Shades has ult.
But now we look, economy on the brink, but again, Filu started off well.
Guys, been doing remarkable in terms of those opening picks, those clutches on the B side as well, putting up those multi-kills. Movistar Koi have now the advantage to play with. In comes the spike, looking to be planted on site. Lots of backup to cover it. Nade doesn't quite land. In fact, it's a little precarious of a position for Flyu, who goes down, but Shados with a masterful trade. He's kept this one alive for the side of Movistar Koi, despite a couple of quick kills back in return. You've still got Filu, and Grabinho. And with the spike down, time is ticking.
Man, Kiko, one away from the orbital strike.
Off their rotation, their likely rotation to the teleporter. In fact, both are walking back. They have absolutely no idea this man's here, but he only gets the one, leaving Patatek on 33 HP. Faked that he was running to the teleporter, but that sound is not heard. Filu knows that he's still here. There's no notion in his head about rotating nades. Still online, 20
Yeah, man.
seconds left. And Patatek is just waiting for Filu to step forward, but Filu doesn't have any pressure on him. The clock is ticking, and it's against Patatek. 12 seconds as he takes that teleporter. Filu goes as fast as he can. I don't think he had a blast pack left. He'll get here a little bit too late to deny by the looks of things. The nade will be fired out. It bounces back.
Oh my god, it missed!
But not quite enough.
I
The
still
shot
get it.
lands, though.
Man, this is tense, bro. Tense game.
They'll close the distance. Stealth drone has already cleared out outside of bathroom. There's no one there. They know that for a fact, and I thought that might have seen rotations come through, but no. Playing outside of lamps to avoid that ultimate. Filu goes through for just the one. Grabinho has to step out, but the smokes are there to give him the cover.
Spike planted.
A Liquid the post plant. It's for the most part what they desired. Keeping things even. I'm looking at Cosmic Dividers. Potential. Patatek. Oh, he's dead. Can't quite clear the fragment. And if he had, we'd be looking at Flyer's mistake. Instead, he gets himself a second with the stick.
Bro, they are definitely back on the game. Look at Liquid Money.
America. We spoke about it before, the stinger in the hands of Narrate last year and for Kamek. There's nothing.
Yeah, there's some players
who
are so good on this stinger, man.
I don't know how
I'm
he's managed
definitely not the one of
that
them.
level of impact with that gun.
Look to take some heads while the rifles look to clean up for Movistar Koi. This is their chance to equalize.
Kiko,
look at the Brimstone. Going crazy, bro. Holy shit.
I
forgot it was
he only had the opportunity for a couple of them, but this man's hands had to be holding.
It's a jet, man. It's a race.
He's been so strong.
He's on it. Whatever.
Looks to do more. Kamek will fall. A trade back of sorts and still an abundance of
very impressive game by Kiko, man.
To try and clear this
Getting
site. There are
close to
so
the third
many
kills
players
already.
up close that his util could be everything.
Oh, they've cleared out these players. Spammed Patatek as he moved out of position of the guided salvo, but unfortunately, they haven't found the kill. And as a result, Patatek's there to
Ace!
the hit off the
Look at this guy, bro. Holy shit.
All 5 under.
Legendary, bro.
Taken from the top side.
Bro, that was huge, bro. That was beautiful, insane, amazing. I don't know what to say,
this
bro.
out for Team Liquid.
27.
Look at this with the Brimstone. Going first. Entry. Entry will be never seen in my life.
He might be getting
I wonder what
close to
resolution
some
is
sort of
this.
new record,
It looks so
it's
fast.
so impressive on an individual level. It just looks like he's so comfortable.
That's beautiful.
You know
Masterclass.
what Kiko did? The old Angel strat used to be, you put all your smokes down and then you run. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I'm in. It's just incredible. But he's got the individual skill to match.
Oh my. Oh my.
The smoke up close. 3 players creeping in for Movistar Koi, but it's expected. And Camo delivers.
And Phil is so low?
Fire and almost
Or is
takes
it the
the
Koi? No, he's actually low.
This is not what you wanted to see if you're a Movistar Koi fan. They have fought
Bro, they
valiantly
need to close this
throughout
right now.
series, proven that they can go toe-to-toe with Liquid.
Because if they lose this round, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they
Questions
deserve to lose the
you had
game.
about individual players on this team, but if it sends you to the lower bracket, it sends you to the lower bracket. The manner in which it happens doesn't matter.
They can play just 2 games and the split is over. That's crazy.
Dropping out of Kickoff.
This format is
With
brutal.
5
At
players.
least actually that's 2 games,
He's
remember?
proven he
Okay.
can still hit shots, but not in this one. It's now left onto the IGL, maybe hoping he can get something before they retreat. Solcas with everything to do versus his former team.
Got ace, bro. Got ace, bro.
Dropping down into it. It's a mistake. They've fallen into his trap. And that gives a chance. Flyer, he did it with a stinger now with a rifle in hand.
They have all the time in the
Quickly
world. Why are they
repositioning as
fucking
well.
running through
They might
the
not expect
molly?
him to be all the way around. The molly blocks that pathway. But are they suspicious of the wraparound? Yes, they are. It's Kiko holding it,
Yo,
swinging
today's
in
player the
to
result.
close.
GG.
Team Liquid debut in 2025 looks good as they take it 2-1.
Definitely after that first map, you could see that there was some depth not only in the individual skill, but also in those role swaps. I think that's what's most excited me about this match.